What's good, guys? Quinn Wade coming to with an NBA tribute and breakdown of highlights and career of Paul Pierce. He averaged 20 points, 1 steal, 5.8 rebounds, 37 from 3, 44% from the field for his career as a Celtics, Brooklyn Net, and Washington Wizards dominating clutch, and we about to get into his breakdown so far. First thing I'm talking about is his scoring. You see that he can get anywhere he wants on the court. He got good footwork and good ball movement. He can get the shot he wants. He rises over to the defender and shoots it since he was taller. Got to the spot he wanted to on the court. Knocked down a jumper. You see right here, he ball moves, gets the footwork, Euro steps in, get the space, and pulls up. Knock down a jump shot. That's just creativity and attacking. You see he runs the play, get an easy shot off the backboard, finishes over DeMarcus Cousins for an easy layup. And one thing he added to his game besides that, he can get to who he wanted on court. He finished with the contact, takes the body. He's a big, small forward. He takes the contact, lays it off the backboard with contact. And here you just see what he added to his game later in his career. He was always inconsistent, but that spot-up stroke has won him a three-point championship from the All-Star weekend, and he just kept perfecting and he became a deadly spot-up shooter, shooting 37% from the field. You shoot him, he wide open, he's most likely gonna knock it down. He just so consistent, got the same motion, gets good elevation, keeps the ball high, and follows through on his rotation. So that's a perfect release from the three-point shot, and that's why he's shooting 37% and 38% this year from the three-point line. Next thing we'll talk about is the tribute in his accomplishments and his highlights of his career. He's a one-time NBA champion, and he won Finals MVP the same year. He went to the All-Star game 10 times, and he was an All-NBA second team, the highest, and a 3-time All-NBA third, and an NBA All-Rookie first team, and he also got the three-point championship in 2010. And one of the biggest things he did was earn the word, the truth, and that's the phrase that he got from a Lakers all-time great, Shaquille O'Neal. Anytime you're getting credit from a Lakers, your arch enemy, you know you're doing a thing. He steps up in the big moments. He talks the talk. He walks the walk. He steps up regardless if he's in the playoffs, as you see, or in a regular season. When he got the ball, isolation, you know you're going to go for the step back jump shot, and it's automatic because he steps up in the big moments. Even against good defender, you see step back, automatic jumper, and he even can do it at an older age, as you seen that he can do it. He stole Toronto heart by hitting dagger after dagger against Toronto Raptors this year in the playoffs. And he hit the Atlanta Hawks with a dagger to finish the game over. 3 people contested, knocked down. This guy is just ice cold. He frozen. He cold-blooded, and he ain't scared of the moment, and he ain't scared of nobody. He's a 10-time All-Star for a reason. He's a franchise player because he dominates, and he's been a franchise player since he came in the league, coming in averaging 16. He automatically went up to 19, 3 assists and 5 rebounds. Then he quickly became a star in the league in 01, averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds and 3 assists on 75% from free throw, 38% from 3, and 45% from the field. His career high was 26.8 points a game with 6 rebounds and 4 assists, showing that he's an all-around player, and he always been a solid, good defender. He's savvy. He works hard. He plays positions. He played good one-on-one defense against Carmelo, against LeBron, against Paul George. He can hold his own against anybody, and he never been an athletic player, but he still was able to dominate the game and average it 26 points and be a 10-time All-Star. Even though he always used skill and footwork, Paul Pierce gave anybody the business and worked around, and he just used savvy and craftiness to keep getting the shots he wants and getting any shot against anybody, regardless of how athletic and quick they are. Paul Pierce showed that he got the skill set that lasts forever, and he showed that this year in the playoffs. Even though he was 36, 37 years old, he still hit daggers. He still got 17. He still put up 20, and he kept dominating, filling out the game, and he capped off his career with a 2008 championship, as you see, winning it in 2008 and coming home with the Finals MVP, giving the Boston Celtics a championship. But he stayed there. They only won 17 games. They only won below 30 games the year before, struggling. And they still kept Paul Pierce and Doc Rivers. They knew they can do it. They just needed the talent. They traded for Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett, and Paul Pierce stayed there with his loyalty, even though they was rebuilding. And look, he was rewarded with a 2008 championship and he hosted it in front of his loyal fans that been with him for the journey through the good, the bad, the playoff upsets, the game winners, and now with a championship in '08. And he went back to the finals in 2010, but they lost to the Lakers in 7, even though they was up 3-2. But Paul Pierce will always go down as a winner, the truth, frozen, cold-blooded, and one of the best players we ever seen, and one of the best small forwards to ever hold up the sneakers, and one of the best Boston Celtics of all time. And he just capped it off with a 2008 championship to show you that he's one of the best players and he's here to stay, and he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And he added so many things to his career. One of my favorite players, had hit some impossible shots against some players to carry the Celtics to so many W's and so many playoff series. And he just steps up. And every time I knew we needed a shot, even when I thought the shot was bad and it was dumb, Paul Pierce always proved us wrong and whacked so many clutch shots, whether he was off balance or just taking horrible shot selection. He still proved it to us that he knew what he was doing, and the ball always went in when it mattered. And I love Paul Pierce. He's one of my favorite players ever. He was my favorite player in the 2000s, and I'm blessed to see him win a championship, and I am a loyal Celtics fan since. And I'm glad to see Paul Pierce still stepping up in a Washington Wizards uniform, still being clutch and still taking over at a late age, showing that great players never decline, they evolve. And that's what Paul Pierce has taught us. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Kevin Garnett, Shaq, and Allen Iverson are the next NBA throwbacks coming up. So stay tuned and check out my older videos. And subscribe if you like these videos and like my older videos. And like I said, Shaq, Allen Iverson, and Kevin Garnett will be up after this.